on the PHP part of putting admin name, headline, bio and image in our table of admins. So we need couple of more column in our admin table. So clicking on the structure, so I will add couple of columns. I think we need 3 columns. So adding 3 columns after a name, go. So the first column will be for this headline because we already have the column for the name. So the first one will be for a headline. Then we will have a bio. And at last we will have a image. So you can think of A as admin. So the type will be varchar, varchar and varchar. For headline it will be restricted to 12. So adding 12 here. For bio it will be restricted to 500. Let's make our image to 60. So if I click save, we added these 3 columns. So this A image will have some default value. So if I click on the structure, select this A image, click change. So I'm gonna give it some default value. So I'm gonna give it some value of avatar.png. So this is the same image I already have inside my images folder, this avatar.png. So I'm giving it some default value. Whether the admin put some image or not, he will have this image all the time as a default one. So clicking save. So clicking browse. So for example, if I add one new admin, so going to manage admin page, adding some username of Jazib875, name of Ali, password of 1234, 1234, click publish, new admin added successfully. And if I browse it here, you can see this new admin has the default of image avatar.png. So we added those 3 columns. So now going to the PHP part, right at the top, right after fetching the existing admin data, we will have our submit button. So the first variable will be for admin name. So it will be $a name and it will get the name field. Then we will have our variable of a headline that will get our field of headline. Then we will have another variable with the name of a bio that will get our text area of bio. So I'm just mentioning those names here which I put inside my field. So the name field has the name of name, the second field has the name of headline, then we have field with the name of bio, and at last we have our name of image for the image. So after having these names, we will have our image, target, and let's remove this post text. We don't have to add this admin here because this will be a direct update from the person who logged in, and we don't have to add the date and time, so removing that one as well. So now for the validation, I'm not gonna add any validation so that the admin can leave any field empty. So the first validation, I'm gonna remove the first validation, and let's apply the next validation on our headline because we said our headline should have 12 characters. So I can put my headline here. So if a headline is greater than 12, then you should say that headline should be less than 12 characters, and redirect to the page of my profile.php. And if the a bio exceed 500, then show the error message that bio should be less than 500 characters, and redirect to my profile.php. Now instead of this insert query, we will have our update query here. So I'm gonna open my file of edit post.php, and first let's copy that whole query from here, so that in case if the admin leave the image empty, there won't be any problem. So this whole query to update post in db from edit post.php, I'm gonna copy everything from here except for these session messages, and in my profile.php file I will put those here. So query to update admin data in db when everything is fine. So I copied the update query from edit post because we have to update our table of admins. We don't have to insert the new data. So update my table of admins and set my column of name, this column of a name, to this new one. So mentioning that one here, set a name to this a name, and set my column of this headline to this new one. So a headline to this a headline, and this a bio to this new bio. So column of a bio to this a bio, and this image, so a image to this image variable, this image variable. So instead of mentioning this search query parameter, here you can see we have this variable of admin id that is getting the id of admin from the session. So I can put it here where the id is equal to this admin id. Now the same query I will put it when the admin don't want to change his image. So I will put it one more time, and this time I will remove this column of a image from here. So I'm saying here, if my image is not empty, then run this SQL, otherwise run this SQL. Then we will execute our query, we will move our uploaded file, and instead of putting our file in our target of uploads, we will send our file to this folder of images. So mentioning it here, saving this one. Then we will have our session messages. If execute gets successful, we will say that details updated successfully, and redirect to the page of my profile.php. And something went wrong, try again, my profile.php. So that's it. If I save this one, and first let's refresh our page. So let's update something. So we have the name of Zoe Barnes. So if I make it Zoe Barnes Nescol, headline to freelancer, bio to this shorter text, and for the image I will go with this image, publish, details updated successfully. And in the blink of an eye, you can see the updated name here. So it means that everything is working completely fine. Now let's also show the admin picture and details of bio here, and also the headline. So back to my editor, right at the top you can see we are fetching the existing data. So same like existing name, I will have another variable with the name of existing headline that will fetch our column of a headline. Then we will have another one for existing bio. So a bio will be here. Then for existing image and a image here. Now let's show all of this. So going to the left area, here you can see we have the left area on line 123. So we were showing our existing name. So instead of this image, now I can show my actual image. So that will be in a PHP scope. So echo existing image. So if I refresh my page, I have date rows here. So we need to correct this one. So it will be data rows, not date rows. So now if I refresh my page, see this image. Now let's also bring our description and bio somewhere. In this div, instead of this text, I will echo dynamic existing bio. Saving this one, refreshing my page. See, shorter bio right here. And then we have one thing left. I think this Zoe Ban Neskol is her name. Yeah. And let's show our username here at this place. So this is the name. So instead of showing this my profile here, I will show the username of the person. So right at the top, let's also fetch our username of the person. So I can add this variable existing username. So data rows, column of username. So I can put this existing username at this place instead of this my profile text. So going down to my header section, here I can put it. So in a PHP scope, echo existing username, and let's also add @ before it. So if I save this one, refresh my page, see this is the name of the admin, and I added the @ here. So I can change the color here as well. So on this font awesome, I will apply the class of text dash success. So if I refresh my page, see now it looks better. So if I just click publish, you can see something went wrong. Try again and refresh my page. We still have this information. So if I give it some headline of freelancer, I believe we are not showing this headline anywhere. So I can show this freelancer, this headline right below this Zoe 333. So here after this h1 tag, I can add this small tag in which I will show the headline. So adding PHP scope, echo my existing headline. Refreshing my page now. So freelancer. So if I add headline more than 12 characters, click publish, you can see I'm getting this error. So that's it for this page. So in case if you want to show all of this data inside your form, you can also do that by using the lecture of edit post, where we encode everything inside the form. But I will stick with this design. So let's check it for the last time. So giving it some name of Zoe, some headline to freelancer, and bio to nothing. And let's not select our image, click publish. You can see I'm getting this something went wrong, try again error. So if I give it again some Zoe, freelancer, nothing for bio, but select my image of this 3.jpg, publish, see, details updated successfully. So some problem is with the query when we don't have our image name. So we have to check that SQL. So update my table of admins, set my a name, a headline, a bio, where ID is equal to this one. Oh, sorry. I have to remove this comma from here in order to work when we don't want to change our image. So if I save this one, and now if I refresh my page, if I give it some name of, let's say, Zoe Bon Hall, headline to architect, nothing for bio, for image, if I give it this image, publish, things updated, if I give it some name of, let's say, Zoe Bon, headline to freelancer, bio to something like I am good at writing, and let's not change the image, click publish, see, details updated successfully. So this is our page by which admin can come to this my profile link and update his information. Now in our next couple of movies we will create another page that will be visible only for the public.